finally have a cold front in northern Wisconsin, and it is the first week in October. It's here, finally, and I still think we got a few more days, maybe like 5-6 more days of the kind of this early season pattern before I feel like they really leaves. Like right now, still got some leaves on the trees. I think in a week from now it's gonna look totally different in the woods. The testosterone on these deer are gonna be much higher. They're gonna transition, and that early season pattern kind of goes away. You know, we kind of hit that lull, that pre-rut time frame. A couple days ago, at this area, I have the target buck that I wanted to target since early the summer, basically. At like 6:30, just right before daylight, cruising back into where I think he's bedding for sure. Yeah, so I didn't really like yesterday's conditions to like really put on a, you know, kind of like give him the wind, sit an off wind kind of hunt, and that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting on off wind, hoping to catch this big buck or another nice buck, kind of going from this bed to feed pattern, because I still think we're in that early season pattern right now, and they should get up on their feet early tonight and move. I have no idea what to expect tonight, but the weather, the wind, I like it. It's perfect, setting up perfect tonight. Tree, and I had to shed a layer because just to walk in, it isn't that cold yet. So I had to shed a layer. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me when the temperature starts dropping here in a couple hours. But I wanted to run the camera in the tree quick. I want to show you this setup that I'm talking about, this off-wind approach. Right here, that's the bedding, right into there. See if this thing will focus. My wind is blowing right into there. So it's a little pocket, it's a little drainage that drops down right there, and it's real thick. So I'm blowing my wind right into that. So there's a chance they can kind of skirt this backside edge. And I still think that, yes, it's downwind of me, but I think with the angle where I'm at, where it's blowing to, that it'd still be good. But what I'm hoping they do is, that's north, here's northwest, that they come out of bedding, kind of circle around, and then use this edge right out here in front of me, and kind of quarter it. So I don't think every deer is going to do that, but I think that's what a big buck will do. Could totally be wrong. He might get on the backside of me, and it's just hoping that scenario I don't get busted. It's very boomer bust kind of sit, as you can see. But it's the first cold front in October. I think they're going to get out of this bedding. They're going to kind of cross me. That's my plan. I'm hoping they're going to cross me right in front of me here. And they're going to get out to some clover patches here. There was logging that happened here, and they did a really good job of kind of smoothing out this like logging road essentially. And there's some really good patches of grass and some weeds and like this natural clover that kind of came in a couple of these like thick little patches. And since we haven't had a hard frost yet, and it's October, they're still crushing that kind of stuff. And then beyond that, that's kind of the destination food source. So I know there's a lot of oaks, a lot of woody browse, a lot of fresh clear cut, a bunch of stuff over there that are definitely feeding into. In front of me, I do have some white oak patches, and I have basically a natural scrape licking branch, an old little maple branch that I've seen them hit a few times now. So I'm hoping this is kind of that staging transition area right out in front of me. Basically, that they're just gonna kind of pop through here, and hopefully I get lucky. So I'm gonna be quiet now. Still pretty early. Got a couple hours probably before movement. I mean, who knows? It could be much sooner because this is like the conditions are right. And yeah, I'm gonna get a camera set up and we'll see what happens tonight. Holy crap, I got the shot. That was a big buck. I'm talking, it's like dark out. You guys can't even see me. I just want to text people right now. I don't know if my friends are even out to their trucks yet. So what was wild about this is after the first shot, it looked good to me. Honestly, I couldn't tell for sure, but it looked and sounded good. I mean, the way he reacted, like he's hurt. He wasn't moving very fast. He wasn't moving very good. Like I thought he was going down, but he literally circled around and came right underneath me. I tried to get the camera on. I don't know. I'll have to look to see if I even got it. I don't think so. I was like probably too zoomed in at that point. It was just almost like, what the heck's going on? So I knocked another arrow. I got a second arrow in him, literally 10 yards below me. Looked like a good shot too. So I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to think. I gave it a few minutes and I got down. Literally he ran right below me. So like, I looked and saw like actually really good blood. I even saw as I put my second arrow and he was like going away, I could see blood coming out. The arrow was like halfway in, looked pretty good angle. It's crazy. I literally can't believe I got a second shot. It's never happened to me. Like I got lucky. Look at this. Look at my bow. Look at this. You see this? No arrows. Yeah, I'm already like second guessing myself too, because like I didn't see him go down and getting 2 shots and all this blood and I don't know. My intuition says it was a good shot. At least a second shot for sure, and he's down. A lot of blood. I don't know. I guess I'm going to review the footage, and if I'm not super comfortable, there's no sense in pushing a deer. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's easy to second guess yourself, so I don't want to push him or anything like that. Crazy. I got 2 arrows in him. I think you owe it to a deer. If you get a second opportunity like that, you put another one in him. You know, I obviously want it to be the quickest, cleanest death possible, but my target buck, that's a big buck. That's a nice buck. That's a really nice buck. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna go review this footage and see what happens. Alright guys, it is the next day. I decided after that shot last night, I just did not feel really that great. Another truck went by, so he's gotta tell him his boss. But I felt good seeing the way the deer reacted, and I thought for sure dead deer, this thing did not go for. I did not see him. I didn't see him go down. But after watching the footage, I realized it wasn't quite the shot I thought it was going to be. So we decided, come in the next day, give him time overnight, and then do the track, look at blood, and let's hope we find him. But yeah, next day, I got my cameraman, happens to be my beautiful girlfriend with me. And I got my best friend in the back seat, and hopefully recover a nice buck. So at this point right here, this is when he literally cut in, and my stroke of luck finally happened for me for the last couple of years because I've been unlucky. And I got my second shot at him because he basically went right underneath me, 10 yards, got the second shot, which very well could have been the kill shot or just the finishing touch. So we're gonna kind of track this trail and hopefully he opens up pretty good and hopefully find a deer at the end of this thing. So.
Oh yeah, babe, there he is.
Come here, he's right here. Can you see that? He's right there. He's right there. Let's go get him.
Congratulations, man.
He didn't go far at all. He didn't go far at all. Here we go, Doug. Look at this.
That must have been your second shot right there.
This is the second shot. It was actually a pretty good shot. Not much penetration, but look at this. Oh my gosh. Dude.
That's a nice buck,
It's a good buck. It's a good deer. Just a stud. What a public land.
Neat dark rack.
Northern Wisconsin buck. You can't beat it, man.
No, that's
Can't
awesome.
beat it. What a deer. What a deer. Oh my gosh.
What a cool hunt.
Oh dude. Yeah. Amazing. Hunted an off wind. The bedding is like right over here. He basically ran back towards bedding, which is a good sign. And I knew he was hurt pretty bad because he actually ran tail to wind. And usually they like to kind of get their nose in the wind when they're hurt, especially if they're not hurt too bad. At least what I noticed. So when he went tail to wind, I thought, game on. But I still wanted to give him a day. But hunting an off wind, first cold front in October, getting aggressive, got it done, man.